Do you remember squad streaming on Twitch? Well, that feature has been removed a while ago, but now Twitch has this new thing called streaming together. So we're gonna go over it today. I'm gonna show you how it works and how you can set it up and why it's actually better than squad streaming in the first place. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So as I said, Twitch has announced a while ago that they're removing squad stream, but they have this new thing called streaming together, and it's actually a better thing. You can read it all in this blog post right over here. So how do we actually access squad streaming, or I guess streaming together now, and how do we actually set it up? So first, what you need to do is you need to go to your Twitch page, and then you go into the creator dashboard right over here. Once you're in it, you can see on the left side, Stream Together tab. If you click on the Stream Together tab, you will see everything about streaming together. So what this does is you can actually add up to 6 people into your streaming together overlay. That way, whenever you're talking or streaming together, you can actually have an overlay set up, and it's really, really nice. You no longer need to go in a Discord call, set up the webcam source and all of that in OBS. You can do it all through this in a browser source. It's actually really, really nice. So we're gonna click on Start Streaming Together right over here, and it's gonna open up this small window on the side. So this basically opens up the page where you can check your self right here. Like I said, it's like a Discord call, but much, much better for streaming. So it says participants 1 out of 6, and you can add other people in over here. You can even do start viewer call-ins where your viewers can join in, and you can do like interviews, Q&As, and all of that other stuff. So I'm quickly gonna mute my mic so it doesn't like do the animation anymore. You can set up your camera as well and all of the other things inside this right here. If you want to invite someone, all you need to do is simply click on invite guests, and then you will see all of the people you can invite. You just need to search them up. Or if you're live, you can see on the left side of Twitch, you can see the knock feature. If you knock on someone's door, basically, they will be able to see the notification that you want to join their call, and then they can accept or deny it. That way you can collaborate or not together. Really, really cool feature. So this is how you can actually invite people, how you can set it up, but how do we make it so it looks good on the stream? Well, if you go over here, you can click on the settings and you will see a bunch of different settings that you can change. So browser source, I'm gonna go over this last because I wanna show you this, step by step. But if we go down to the performance, you can actually change quite a lot of things. So we also have always hide video preview. This way you can remove the videos in the streaming together. So if you just want audio, you can set that up. If you want video as well, keep this toggled off. And then you can also change the video quality of those people that are streaming their webcams. So you can go from 1080p down to 180p. You can also automatically optimize your settings. That way it uses, it finds what your optimal settings are and just uses those. You don't need to do anything else. You can also have the nameplates. So if you disable this, it doesn't show their username. If you enable it, it will show their Twitch username on the bottom, which is really, really cool. I don't think you should remove this. You can also make it smaller or larger, and you can also change the position of the username wherever you want. On the moderator tab, you can check your moderators and you can add or disable them over here. You can share this link right here, and they will be able to directly access the stream together and like change different things on the fly. Basically, if you're doing like a Q&A or an interview and you don't really have time to mess with this, you can give it to a mod or someone who you trust, and they can do it for you. On the audio output, you need to check your audio device, basically whatever device you have outputting the audio, either your headphones or your speakers. And then you can also change it over here, or you can control the audio via streaming software, whatever you prefer. They recommend this, so that way it actually mutes the browser source and you control everything on this side right here. Microphone, same thing. You set up your microphone. You can even do noise suppression, echo cancellation, and automatic gain control. So it uses these filters. So like it removes the background noise and even gives you automatic gain control. That way you're not quiet or too loud. Camera, same thing. You can just simply give access to the camera right here, and it will show your camera right over here. Keep in mind that I'm using it for my OBS, so it doesn't really show it right here. You can also set up the virtual cam through OBS into this. That way you can share wherever else you want. Session settings, You can also make it so they can automatically show on stream, or the guests can screen share. if you want them to show their screen or not, you can enable this or disable this. Now, let's go to the main thing and how do we actually set this up to our OBS. So now that we're in the browser source tab, we can simply click set up my browser sources. And now you have this big browser source, you click on copy and it will copy the browser source over here. Any session you take part of will display whenever you embedded this link. So what this actually does is it moves the people around depending on how many people are in the call. On Discord, whenever you're like sharing the screen or like doing a, meeting through Discord, whenever someone goes away or leaves the call, it like moves the cameras around. So you have to move the source around. It's very annoying. Here, it's all done automatically and it saves you so much hassle. So simply copy this, we click on next, and now we just add it to the browser source in OBS. So let me show you how you can do that. All right, so now that we are in OBS right here, we simply go to the sources, we find a scene that we want to add this to, we go to sources, click on the plus sign, and go to the browser over here. And then just name it whatever you want. You can name it Stream Together, click on OK, and then just simply paste in the browser source right over here. You can change the width and height to your canvas resolution. So mine is 2560 by 1440. Click on OK. And now whenever we go in to the actual Stream Together, we start it, it will move all the sources the way we want it to do. So now if we go back into the Streaming Together tab right over here, you can see that every single time someone joins, it will show it in OBS when we have the browser source set up. If we go back to the settings, you can enable each browser source, like each person have their own browser source if you really want to have that set up. But like I said, doing the group automatic layout is much better as it moves depending on how many people are in it. If you just want to have someone specific, you can add the guest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the browser sources themselves. And keep in mind, the most important thing and the best thing about this is that every time you do this, the chat will be shared. So if you are streaming, for example, with XQC, his and your chat will be combined together. So you will see both chats at the same time, which is really, really nice. That way you can see everything together. You don't have to open two chats at the same time. Keep an eye on both. It's really, really nice. And that's basically it. Next time you go live and you set up the Streaming Together, everything will be configured and you will have the chat shared at the same time. If this video helped you, make sure to drop a like. It would mean the world. If you don't already know, I do stream on Twitch 3 days a week. Link is down in the description below. If you want to see more of my OBS guides, make sure to check this video right over here. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and have a good one. Bye-bye.